Hey guys, this is Lim with Lim Reviews, and today I would like to talk to you about my personal experience with the P30. So as you can see, I have the P30 in my hand right now, and the reason why I chose the P30 over the P30 Pro is for a couple of reasons. I know the P30 Pro and P30 share a lot of similarities, but the main reason why I chose this P30 is because it comes with a smaller form factor. So as you can see, this device fits perfectly in my hand, and I do not need the extra screen estate. Another reason why I chose the P30 is because of this flat screen. So as you guys know, on the P30 Pro, it comes with these curved screens, and I don't really like curved screens, and it is just a personal preference because I feel like I may touch it by accident when I grip or hold the device. Another reason why I chose the P30 is because it comes with this headphone jack that you can see at the bottom here. So somehow these days, the premium devices don't really come with headphone jacks, but the not so premium ones comes with the headphone jack. So Huawei actually even throw in a pair of earphones in the box, and you can actually use it with the P30, and it actually sounds pretty decent. Another thing that I chose the P30 here is because I'm not really interested in the 50 times zoom that is on the P30 Pro. I really think that is a gimmick, but we'll talk more on that later. Alright guys, so now let me just share with you my 3 days experience with the P30. So first of all, let's take a look at the design. The design of the P30 is really good. I like this new color. So it shifts to a different color when you tilt the device, and it is actually made of white at the top and light blue at the bottom. But as you can see here, when you tilt the device, you actually have this pinkish hue over it. And yeah, it grabs a lot of attention, and I have people coming up to me and asking me like, hey, can I take a look at your device? So it is a very nice looking device. At the front, we actually get a very nice OLED display. Here we see that we still have a tiny notch at the top, but the display here is really good. Viewing angles are really good here, and it is very visible even when you're indoors or you're outdoors. Another thing that I found on the P30 is that performance here is really smooth. So let me just show you guys the scores on the AnTuTu benchmark. So when I run the benchmark test, I actually got this score of 286,000. And if you actually hit the ranking, you'll notice that the score is not really high. The P30 is actually somewhat way below. It is ranked here at 24th, which is even below the Vivo Nex, the Meizu 16 Plus, even lower than the OnePlus 6T and OnePlus 6. So I'm not sure if I'm getting the right scores, but this is what I got. So as you can see here, the Xiaomi 9 sits right at the top of the pie, and it comes with a score of 370,000 compared to the 286,000 on the Huawei P30. But again, this is just the benchmark scores, and what really matters to me is how it performs in real day use. So like I said, it has been really smooth. I've been using this device, and navigation has been really smooth here. I had never had any issues with lags. I mean, as you can see here, it is very smooth as well when you browse the browser. Everything else is very fast to launch. Let me just get into the camera right now. So the camera launches really quick, and you can take pictures almost instantly. Everything else runs really smoothly on this Huawei P30. Another thing that I want to mention is that I actually tried gaming on this device, and gaming here was also very smooth. I tried gaming with the highest resolution on this Mobile Legends equivalent game, and yes, it was really good. It was really smooth and did not lag whatsoever. So somehow the benchmark scores is not very high, but what I can say is that in terms of real world use, it is still a very fast device. Another thing that I want to mention about here is the speakers on the P30. So this is a single firing speaker, and it is not a stereo speakers. The sound quality that comes out from this device is pretty loud and clear. I've seen some people mention on their YouTube videos that the speakers here are pretty weak, but I do not know what is wrong with their devices because mine sounds perfectly fine. Another thing that I want to mention here is that the battery life on the P30 is really great. So it doesn't have the largest battery here, and of course the P30 Pro comes with an even larger battery. But for me, this device was able to last a full day on one charge. Now let's move on to talk about the most important thing about the P30, and that is the cameras. So the set of cameras on the P30 loses out on the P30 Pro in terms of the 50 times zoom, a slightly lower resolution wide angle camera, and the lack of a TOF camera. But does all that really matter to you? To me, my answer is no. The P30 does come with a set of great cameras on its own. So the P30 does some great images during the day and night. Pictures taken during the day are really nice and sharp. I will show you guys a lot of samples because as you can see in my gallery here, I've actually taken a lot of photos. So I will share with you some samples. But for now, what I want to say is that pictures taken during the day is really clear and they're very sharp. Night mode also performed amazingly well and is able to bring out a lot of light even in the darkest of environments. So portrait mode also did really well here in separating the object from the background. The P30 does come with a 3 times optical zoom, 5 times hybrid zoom, and 30 times digital zoom. But seriously, do you really need to zoom that far? Another thing that I need to point out is that the zoom only works in 10 megapixels. If you go to your settings, you have to change your resolution to 10 megapixels, and then you'll be able to enjoy all that zoom. At the end of the day, I find that the quality of the zoomed image to be not very high. I mean, it is still better than other devices out in the market. But again, my question to you is, do you really need this amount of zoom? Do you always use zoom on your device, and have you always felt that zooming in was an issue? Anyways, enough of talking about the cameras here. Let me show you guys the samples of the P30 right away. Alright, at the end of the day, my experience with the P30 was really positive. To sum it up, I really like the fact that it comes with a flat screen, as you can see here. I like the OLED display, which is really good. I like the fact that it comes with the headphone jack, a Type-C cable, and yes, it actually comes with a fast charger in the box. So the phone charges up pretty quickly. I will do a thorough test on the charging speeds and time and upload them in a separate video. So is this device for you? Well, if you're looking for a device, a flagship device for 2019 that comes with a great camera, this one is definitely something that you should consider. Alright guys, if you have any questions, please leave them in the comment sections below and I will answer all of them as I always do. This is Lim with Lim Reviews. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye!